What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It is Professor Anime, and I'm coming back at you with another Shouwa Genroku Shinjuu episode review. That is right, we are going to be discussing Season 2, Episode 2 of Shouwa in this video. You know what, I just gotta say, I'm really glad that Rakugo Shouwa is back. Like, I'm really loving this start of the new season so far. Like, Season 1, I loved. The drama was just handled so well. And even in these episodes, like, the drama, it's handled really, really well. Especially when it comes to this episode. I mean, holy shit, there was a lot of drama going on. So let's actually talk about what's going on with Yotaro. So it seems as though Yotaro's Rakugo isn't really doing very well in the theaters. Apparently a lot of people are kicking him out of theaters. Not really a lot of people want to see his Rakugo, and that's mainly because of how popular he has become. Not only how popular he has become, but due to his popularity, people are finding him more about his past relations with the former Yakuza gang. And because of this, they are kicking him out of theaters, and his reputation is starting to diminish. I mean, it has even got to the point to which Yakumo's business of Rakugo has been affected by Yotaro's past. I mean, everyone associates, you know, Yakumo and Yotaro as teacher and student, and just due to the student's past, they do not want to accept the master's request, you know, in order for him to even play Rakugo in front of him, because they think that it's dishonorable. So yeah, you can definitely see how this is having an effect on Yakumo as well. And of course, this greatly hurts Yotaro's self-esteem because, you know, Rakugo is like his life. He wants to turn over a new life for himself, specifically for Rakugo. He wants this whole gang thing to leave his past for good. You know, and there was even a moment in this episode to where we see Yotaro actually playing in this small little house to perform in front of a few other people of his Rakugo, and it seems as though that they were all quite bored of, you know, his Rakugo. Some were even laughing at him, not at his Rakugo of the story that he was telling, but more so at him. They did not enjoy it whatsoever, and Yotaro was trying to give it his all in order to put up a great performance, and he became so nervous. He started fidgeting, he was, you know, swirling around his fingers. You can tell from his body language that, you know, he was feeling very uncomfortable and he didn't know what to do, especially because he was also sweating. And he even went so far as to strip naked, topless, in front of everyone. And that is like a taboo when it comes to Rakugo, because Rakugo is a very traditional sort of form of entertainment, and to do something like that isn't really that heard of. It's not respectable at all, and a lot of people actually saw that tattoo on his back, which made them more so want to leave. And I get why Yotaro did that. I get what he was trying to do. He was trying to show off to everyone his, you know, tattoo. He says, you know, this is who I am. This is my past. Yes, that might be so, but I am showing this to you to show you that I'm an entirely different person, but still other people cannot really see that, and a lot of people end up leaving in the process. And at the finale of this episode, we see that Yakumo and Yotaro end up having a discussion, master to student, and Yakumo basically tells Yotaro that a lot of people do not accept your past. And the only reason of that is because you do not accept your past. You need to embrace your past. Your past is a part of you. Until you accept your past actions and everything that has happened in between you, that is when people will start to accept you for who you are. And then of course Yotaro gets all fired up from hearing this, and just to see him storm off in the room, because he was originally coming to his master's aid just to, you know, drink alcohol with him, but he's like, no, now I'm all fired up, I want to practice Rakugo. He goes straight out the door. I loved it, I loved it. But then at the ending of this episode, we see that Konatsu was going into this other home or temple or whatever, and was being led by a stranger holding an umbrella for her. And there was a taxi there, so it's definitely not the taxi driver, but then again, it could be, you know, some chaperone because it was raining that day, or it could be a new guy she is looking for. I don't know. Or could this actually be the father of that child? Now that actually pokes a question. That is very interesting, actually. Yeah, so I don't really know if that is the case. I don't know if it is the father of that child, or if it is some other guy she is, you know, with. I have no idea, but I kind of doubt that's the case. And, I mean, it could also be a chaperone of the taxi driver just being nice to, you know, Konatsu so she doesn't get wet in the rain. So I don't know. I don't know what it could be, but you can definitely tell in Yotaro's eyes that something is going on. But man, even seeing the Konatsu scenes in this episode, like her holding the child and her talking to Yotaro as well, like that baby is so cute. That baby is so cute, especially when, you know, it goes up to Yakumo and he's just like, I don't really know what to do with this, but you know, I guess I'll hold you and whatnot. You know, I just thought that was hilarious how the baby's just touching his face and he's just like, stop please. And then he ends up going into Konatsu's room and ends up putting the baby on the floor. Apparently Konatsu was asleep and she was having a nightmare of sorts, and most likely this was a nightmare of Sukeroku, which was her adoptive father of sorts. And due to his death, you know, Konatsu, you know, was impacted by this, and she puts the blame on Yakumo. Not for exactly killing him, but, you know, in terms of that he could have prevented Sukeroku from dying. And for that reason, Konatsu hates Yakumo for this greatly. Especially a scene that I really liked in that moment was when Konatsu was holding Yakumo and the two are just, you know, kind of side by side, so to speak, and she is awake, or she's asleep, and Yakumo is telling a lullaby that Sukeroku actually would recite to her in the past when she was a child, that would make her fall asleep and, you know, technically be calm. And I really liked how they did the animation for that, how you see Sukeroku, it's like a flashback, you see Sukeroku and Konatsu just laying down, and Sukeroku's voice is actually Yakumo's voice telling the lullaby. Like, I thought that was really good. I really liked how that was handled, but there's definitely a lot of conflict revolving around Konatsu and Yakumo, and we don't really know if things will get better from here on out, but I am expecting that it will get better from here on out between the two. Of course, we know that Konatsu wants to kill off Yakumo, but she wants her child to grow up to hear Yakumo's Rakugo, because she does not want to, you know, that's her child. She wants her child to be grown up in a world of Rakugo, because that's the same type of world that she grew up with. But anyway, yeah, when it comes to Yakumo and Konatsu, they do not share the best relationship, and I doubt that Konatsu will actually kill off Yakumo. There's just no way, because we know to some extent, deep down, Konatsu does actually care for Yakumo. So yeah, there's that. I think that about does it for all of the notable moments within this episode of Rakugo. So I think that about does it for the review. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought about this episode of Rakugo. And if you like this video, don't forget to drop a like. It always helps out the channel. And if you want to stay up to date to my future content on this channel and never miss a video from me, then hit that red subscribe button down below. And I'll see you all later. Peace.